How's it going, YouTube family? It's your guy Fabian coming back at you with another great video, this time on GGPI stock. Before we begin, like always, I want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that you see or hear on my channel should be considered financial advice. Yesterday I did a video on GGPI saying how much I like this stock, how I am in it for the long haul, and how I actually averaged up and ended up becoming a bit of a bag holder, right guys? So I initially bought the stock around the 10, I want to say it was like 10.30 something range, $10.30 range. And you know, I'm a believer in it. I like what the company's doing. They have some nice cars. It's they are producing, right? So they just came out with that big news that they actually hit their target for 2021 of cars produced. So I mean, what's not to like, right? I've heard some negative criticism about that there isn't enough demand for the cars that they're making, but I personally think that's just FUD, because obviously the whole world is starting to go electric. They're starting to see the benefits of electric cars versus, you know, the gas guzzling polluters. So I think it's just a matter of time, right? And demand will come for these vehicles when more people start realizing the benefits of having an electric vehicle. But yeah, this thing, so I actually averaged up, and then when it started coming back down, I averaged down. So I'm pretty good with my position. I think I averaged up to, like, I want to say it was like $12 per share, which is really not too bad. 12 something, which is, I'm not really, you know, too mad about it. And I actually had bought some call options on GGPI. So when it had the big run up, it had a run up to like $16. I actually sold those call options for like double what I got them for. So I doubled my money instantly. So I'm sitting good on GGPI stock. With that being said, I just wanted to kind of make a quick video on what the chart is telling me. And yesterday, the video that I made was just kind of about the news and, you know, how much I like the company. And I didn't really have the time to kind of break down the chart. And today I wanted to break it down before the market opened, but I actually had to do some stuff for my business that I'm trying to get up and running. But I'll probably make a video on that sometime later on down the road. But let's just get right into this chart. So what I'm seeing here from GGPI stock, right? It's forming a head and shoulders, right? So here's your shoulder, head, shoulder, right? And if you know patterns and these chart patterns, you know that typically a head and shoulders pattern will break downward, right? So right now, what we're going to be looking at is this area here. Today it closed here, right? And so in order for this not to break downward, it needs to break above the headline, right? I have it drawn out here, and obviously today it didn't break above. So if tomorrow it doesn't break above, you know, then the day after or something, it happens to start to drop down, then what we need to be looking for is if it can get past this neckline zone here, right? So between about 1094 and 1083, right? If it gets past this neckline, that's when I myself will be buying some puts. Now, some of you guys might say, well, Fabian, why are you buying puts? Aren't you really bullish on GGPI? I am, guys. I'm really bullish on it, right? But at the end of the day, I'm here to make money. And I have some of this in my long-term portfolio. I have some Lucid in my long-term portfolio. And I have some other stocks, SoFi and some other stuff, right? But when I say I'm looking to buy some puts or I'm looking to sell some stock, I don't mean to sell anything out of my long-term portfolio. I'm talking about just selling stuff out of my short-term portfolio, right? So in the event that it was to cross the neckline here, what I am going to do is I'm going to buy some puts. And then I will set some, some targets where I want to take some profits, right? I'll be looking for support. But for now, I'm just kind of watching this thing, and what it's telling me is that it's going to break down, and then it'll most likely break down past this neckline, and then it'll keep going downward. And so then that's when I will look to take some profits, right? The chart overall, I mean, you see it had this big run up, right? Big run up to 1641. Came down. And now it's just kind of in this head and shoulders pattern, right? So I expect it to make a move down. But, I mean, if we look at it, really, how much further can it go down, right? The low is, 1001. So, I mean, anything in the $10 range is a steal, right? I think even now it's a steal of a deal, right? In fact, I bought some more today, just because, right? But if you really want to wait, I would kind of wait to see how this develops, and if it drops down past this neckline zone, then, I mean, I would, if you're trying to get into a long-term position, not financial advice, of course, but that would be a great entry point for me to get in to this stock. And like I said, take a look at this one, guys. Do your research, check it out. I really like this stock. I really like their cars, and I think they're gonna do good. I mean, they're already hitting their goals, so it's definitely one to keep on the radar. But like I said, I want to keep this one short. I just wanted to kind of make another video because yesterday I didn't really get a chance to break down the chart. But until the next time, that's all I got for you guys. All right, so you guys take care of yourselves, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.